Now, like every superhero, I do have an arch enemy. As I can hear people making love all over town. Across town, my arch enemy can hear everybody fucking. Now it's true that the kids, they love his comic books way more than mine. He's a bad motherfucker. Strolling out there with elevator shoes, a great pink badass suit with an F on his chest, all fur, like a pimped out Chewbacca. But what you don't know is that my talents got longevity. So I sit back and let him get all the feature films. Fucker Later, starring Fucker Later. Not my thing. Cause I know what happens each time people are fucking. So I stand up on my rooftop, taking notes, checking numbers, and let him keep listening in on the fucking. That's not to say that there ain't something to that magic. Cause Lord knows, everybody loves it with a little bit of bump and grind. It might start at the club, it might even start at the ballroom, it might start at the dinner party. But the best place is when it starts in that deep dog bar and it's just grinding deep inside. It begins with looks, nods, winks, always smell. But pay attention to smell, cause smell can be the difference between loving and fucking and loving. One thing you got to know is magnetism has more strength than the animal that holds it. Magnetism also contains the universe. We ain't just cheetahs and we ain't just gorillas. We are cosmic beings. Therefore, so's a cheetah and a gorilla. The lover later knows this, the fucker later don't. But the lover later still gotta give credit where credit is due. Cause fucking ain't no joke neither. So I let him sit up there with his shoulder pads as he listens to the grind. As he listens to the heartbeats begin to palpitate. As he watches those hips begin to sway and move up against each other. Friction between blue jeans and silk skirts, or blue jeans versus blue jeans, or tighty whities versus little G-strings, or all of that grinding, bumping against each other, falling downstairs, ripping out hair, letting little bits of blood drip and saliva down your throat as you knock your knee around each other from the back, pounding, pounding, pounding like you fucking, and the fucker later think he got it. But what you got to remember is just when you think you're fucking, when you're behind like this and you're like, oh, this one's mine, this one's mine. Or you taking it from behind, you're like, oh, you think you got me? You think you got me? I'm just fucking you. I don't even like you. Just when you think that's happening, just when your lust is at the tip of its peak, when the red meter is going like this, and you're like, you fall in love. I've seen it happen. That's why I'm the lover later. So I'll be patient. I'll let the fucker later get up his points. Go ahead, fucker later. Chalk him up. Cause the lover later's listening for that moment. That sweet magic moment when all that lust suddenly, without warning, turns to love. So while y'all wondering what we superheroes are doing, you need to keep living. if you're not careful. If you don't watch yourself in bed, if you don't hold tight to your heart when you think you're fucking, you'll fall in love.